What's up guys, Rick with RallySport Direct here. I'm gonna tell you how to get more likes and follows on your Instagram. Number one, take a decent picture. Now, it doesn't need to be pro level, crazy camera equipment, over the top editing. Honestly, your phone will probably do a perfect job, but the picture needs to be in focus and it needs to be clear what you're trying to show us. And bonus tip, if you want a really good picture of your car, sunset and sundown. There's a reason why they call that the golden hour. Number two, tags. Tags are so incredibly important. If you're taking a picture of the rear end of your car, showing off your wing and your exhaust, whatever, tag the manufacturers of those parts, the places you bought them from, and then hashtags. You're allowed a certain amount of hashtags on Instagram. Use every single one of them, but make sure the hashtags are relevant. Now, by tagging people in your post, it'll allow vendors, manufacturers, or other people you're tagging to share your stuff. And if you're using hashtags properly, it'll allow people to search for your stuff, and that's why it's important. It needs to be relevant. Number three, sharing other people's content. This can be incredibly powerful and a good way to gain followers, but you don't want to spam it. If you find something really cool, share it. The people would be stoked, but don't just share it. Share it, tag them, make sure they get the credit for it, and say something unique about it. Why do you like that? What makes it so cool to you? Which leads me to number four, actually being involved in the community. What I mean by that is it's so easy just to like a post or going as far as, 15 fire emojis or something like that, but actually going in and finding something unique about that picture, or that car, or whatever it is, and commenting on it. Your comment's gonna stand out, and chances are they're going to look at your page and probably follow and start liking your posts. Number five, be yourself. And what I mean by this is, don't be afraid to express who you really are and what you're into. Because if you're into like anime or baseball or something like that, and you notice somebody else is posting something that you're into, comment on that. Again, finding those common interests, and don't be afraid to put those in your post. Don't make that what your page is about, but if you can find some sneaky ways to, sneak in what you're into so that people that know will see it, chances are they're gonna comment on it and they're gonna follow you specifically for that. It's really weird, but it works. Number six, it's important to pay attention to your posts and which ones basically do the best, which have the highest likes and highest engagement, which ones got the most followers. But don't chase those numbers, because it's okay to have a post that completely flops. It's okay to have a week straight of posts that completely flop. That's not what it's about. Keep on posting, keep on making content. As long as you're using the right tags and you're tagging the right people and you're engaging with the community, it'll grow. And number seven, show your build progress. And what I mean by that is don't just do the same dope roller shot that you've always done before. Say you order a new set of coilovers. Take a picture of it when it's out of the box. Take a picture halfway through the install. Take a picture once it's finally done. You'll notice that some people will follow you and like just because you have that specific coilover they're interested in, or maybe they want to ask you questions on how to install it, or maybe they do just want to see it installed in that dope roller shot, but it allows you to cast a wider net to get a bigger audience. Number eight, keeping it clean and have a theme. It's really easy to just throw a bunch of parts on a car. But if you kind of have a goal in mind of where you're going and you let people know that goal, like what you're ultimately trying to achieve with this build, it's a lot easier for them to kind of get behind you and root for you along the way. And keeping it clean. If you want someone to share a photo, like a manufacturer to share a photo that you just installed their part, well, they're not gonna wanna highlight it if their brand new shiny part is in this crusty, grungy engine bay. Go watch ChrisFix video on how to super clean an engine bay. You don't need to take it quite that far, but a little bit goes a long way. And number nine, you have to keep modifying your car or doing something with it. Don't lose that traction there. People want to see progress. They want to see you going and doing something. They want to see more parts and more stuff going on. And I actually recently did a video on some aesthetics modifications that you can do in a very short amount of time, which I'll link to down below. But those type of things, even if it's just little and showing them, look what I did, that type of stuff, it works really well. Keeping it fresh, basically. And number 10, and I think one of the most important things, is actually enjoying your car. Going out whatever you built it for, go and do that. If you built it to be a show queen, go to the shows. If you built it to be a track rat, go to the track. If you built it to go on canyon cruises, go, you know, whatever you're into, whatever you built the car for, show it. Other people who want that are gonna start coming to you for advice if you show yourself actually going out and doing it and being like, this part sucks, but this one's awesome. Here's what I would change, you know, that type of stuff. You allow people to basically come to you. You're kind of the expert. Everyone wants to be a influencer. Not everyone's an influencer, but you can be an expert on your car and what you recommend, if that makes sense. And this one doesn't need a number, but be patient, be nice, and just talk with people in the community. You'll be surprised if you just go out and start commenting on other people's stuff, how quickly your likes and follows will happen. I promise you. That's it. I hope you found the video enjoyable and, more importantly, educational. And I promise if you do exactly what's on that list, you will grow your channel. Now, if there's something I missed, maybe there's some tips or something like that that you guys have done that you found to be very effective, let us know down in the comments below. We'd actually all really appreciate it. And then to spread the love, I'm gonna throw up some Instagram channels here that I think do a really good job. And they're not even the biggest channels. They just do an amazing job. But I hope you guys liked the video. Comment, like, subscribe for more just like this. We'll see you guys on the next one.